Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Super excited that you made it here today. Today we are going to be doing a tutorial using Wondrous beauty products, and they are this brand. They sent me a PR box and I thought it would be fun to kind of test out some of the products. I haven't used their stuff a bunch, so it'll just be fun to kind of see what this brand is all about. So what's on my eye bags right now is the Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. Basically, they're just like a regular little eye mask thing. I was keeping them in my little portable fridge that I keep some of my beauty products in so that they would have a more cooling effect, and I think they're fun. I don't know that they're like anything super crazy special, but they look pretty, so yay. They come in little like travel-y size packs. This would be fun to like pack if you were flying or traveling. Not that any of us are really doing that in the middle of a pandemic, but if you were, or maybe sometime in the future, perhaps that would be a time. So anyways, that's what's on my eyeballs right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take them off. Are my eyes gold? Like a celebrity. Do I look beautiful? More beautiful than I have ever looked before? The only correct answer is yes. Anyways, so that's fun. That's what I just had on my eyes while I was waiting to get started with my makeup here. So yeah, my skincare is not going to be skincare. Like my skin stuff is not going to be Wonder because I don't have any of their skin stuff. But I do have, what do I have here? What do I have here? Okay, got these things. I have the Wondrous Off Duty Eyeshadow Palette, and it looks like this. It's really pretty. They don't look super metallic in the pan, but they look really shiny and metallic like when you swatch them, so I'm hoping that's how they show up on the eye, but they're really pretty. I'm probably going to do some kind of bronzy wing situation today. And then I've got their Lip Retreat oil, and it is this like pinky color. That's pretty. And this brand is cruelty-free, which is exciting. I wouldn't be showing it if it wasn't cruelty-free, but it is cruelty-free. And then I also have their Mile High Club Volume Length Mascara, which looks like this. I'm probably going to throw lashes on today just for fun. But I will put this on first so that we can kind of see how they look without the lashes, and then put the lashes over top. So those are the three products I'm going to be using today. Otherwise, it's going to be my pretty standard base routine, and I'll kind of run through that really quick. I'm going to do some acne concealing before throwing on my foundation and stuff, and it's a pretty fast routine start to finish for my face because I just try to keep it pretty simple these days. We're not really going anywhere. I wear a mask when I do go places, so I'm not really worried about being really crazy with like full coverage foundation. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get our face done. I'm going to start with my Tula Rose Glow and Get It Cooling Under Eye Balm as my like concealer base. And this is the rose one. I also have the other two. I've got like the orange one and the blue one. The rose one's the best for my skin tone. If you have a little bit of a cooler skin tone, the blue would be great, and a little bit warmer, the orange would be great, but I feel like I'm pretty neutral, and the rose fits that pretty well. So, alright, so to start, I like to take my ColourPop stick foundation, and that's what I'm going to be using to cover my acne to start. This will kind of be like an updated acne coverage video too, because this is kind of different from what I have done in the past. So I'm going to let this sit for just a moment, and then I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to brush out all of the foundation that I have covering my acne spots, keeping it really concentrated on top of the acne, not spreading it around my whole face, because the point is that the coverage is on the acne and not my whole face. And then I will top it off with the Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator, which is just one of my favorite tinted moisturizers, and I am shade 13N Fair Light Neutral, and in the ColourPop one I was Fair 30C. Alright, so I look really scary right now because it's like just foundation in those areas. But now I'm going to top it off with this Tinted Moisturizer and the Beauty Blender. Oh, it's not a Beauty Blender, but a Beauty Sponge. And honestly, the point for me is never to have a completely covered face. I'm not looking to like pretend I don't have acne. But what I am looking for is just more coverage in those areas and less on the rest of my face so that it looks not super heavy and cakey. Then I'm gonna take my concealer. Okay, so now it's time to just throw on a little bit of powder. Personally, I use the Physicians Formula Rose All Day Set and Glow. This works well if you are a very light complexion like me. This definitely wouldn't work if you're a dark complexion because I don't think it's technically face powder. So they only have this one super pale shade. I'm literally almost out of it. But it works for me because it's just a little bit illuminating and it sets my face makeup without making me look matte. It still leaves me looking dewy. But like I said, since there's only the one shade in this and it's literally almost gone, you can completely see the bottom. I don't feel like this would work for pretty much any other skin tone. This literally just works for me. But you can look, Becca and Laura Geller sell illuminating foundations that work really well. And they have a ton of shades. So this just would really just work if you're light skin tone, but it's what I used to replace my Laura Geller illuminating foundation a little bit ago. So that's what you can use if you're looking for something similar. Next up, I'm going to be using the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This is more overall bronzing versus like contouring. Now I'm going to take a more angled brush. Now I'm looking more like a person, which is exciting. And then for blush, I'm going to be taking my this is almost a Physicians Formula video, a Physicians Formula Butter Collection, and their blush, their Wildflower blush here. And I like to focus that like on the high points of my cheekbones versus the apples, just because it lifts your face a little bit. And I'll do a light dusting just like over the bridge of my nose, to make it look like I've actually got sun this year instead of being stuck inside my house. Let's pretend. And for highlight, I'm going to be using the Rach Loves Pixie collab with the shade Clutch. My brows are actually microbladed, but I haven't gone in for my touch-up yet. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of pencil just to the top. Once I have my touch-up, I won't need to do that. Just to cover any of those gaps. And all right, so those gaps are filled. I don't really feel like I need to do anything else on my brows. God bless microblading. And that's it for my face. So let's go ahead and jump into the Wander Beauty Wondrous Off Duty palette. So first things first, I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to dip into the shade Shoreline. This is pretty much the only matte one pretty much, not pretty much, it is the only matte one in this little palette. But because it's a transition shade, I feel like that's okay. You just don't have a lot to deepen, so the whole vibe of this palette is going to be very bronzy, summer glow kind of look versus like a lot of versatile looks. You could do the same like bronzy type style with different shimmer colors, but it's gonna look pretty similar, I feel like, across the board, just because there's no deepening shades in the matte, so there's not too much like extra that you could do. I'm gonna make like a slight halo shape. And this has all been the same shade. I'm just layering it in different spots to give the look of a little more dimension. So once you have that done and all your dimension in place, then I'm gonna go in with the shade Desert Island. It's the darkest shimmer, and I'm gonna put that on the inner and outer corner of my eye. I'm gonna take that fluffy brush, just blend the edges a little. Then I'm gonna take my finger again with the shade Unplug. I'm gonna put that closer to that halo, but not all the way in the center. I just wanna create a little gradient. And then for the last one, I'm going to use the shade Starfish. And that's gonna go right in the center of my lid. So pretty. Now I'm gonna take a little pencil brush, put that Starfish shade in the inner corner. And that's just a really pretty, like, subtle halo eye. And now I'm gonna go in with a liner and do a little wing. They're mostly even. Then I'm going to pop a nude liner on my waterline. Then we go in with this mascara. All right, so right off the bat, it's a very wet formula. I can see this getting really clumpy if you're not careful. So this is no mascara, this is one coat. Okay, this is 2 coats, this is 1 coat. That's 2 coats. This is really pretty, actually. I think if you're not careful, this could be a really clumpy formula. You know, I was going to do lashes, but I don't know that I will. I think I might just leave it like this. I think lashes would look really pretty with this look, but I don't know that they're totally necessary, especially if it's just like a summer bronzy look. Lashes do really amp everything up a notch though, don't they? Lashes are on, and this look does look really nice with lashes, so. What do you do? I haven't worn lashes regularly in so long. I had lash extensions here for a while, now they're out. Yeah, lashes just look really nice. Okay, so to finish this off so that we can wrap this situation up, I've got their Lip Retreat Lip Oil. And I think this is in the shade Spa Day. It's just meant to be like a little whisper of a color. Yeah. It's pretty. All right, guys, this is the final look. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope that you enjoyed it, learned something new, maybe decided to try out Wondrous Beauty. It is a really great cruelty-free brand. I was super impressed with how the eyeshadows performed. I think the mascara was pretty good. It's a little bit wet for me, so I think as soon as it dries down a little bit just by being open, I think it'll be a great mascara. And actually, it was really great for bottom lashes specifically, so that was awesome. This lip oil feels really nice on my lips. It has a little bit of color. So kind of nice if you're looking for something really hydrating, but still with a kiss of color. So those are my final thoughts on the brand. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below and what you guys want to see next. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.